Hello everyone! Thanks for joining me. On this video, we will be concluding our exploration of the Shadow Keep. This time we'll be exploring the uppermost floors of the keep, and that will give us access to the northernmost areas of our map, one of which is guarded by Commander Gaius, my least favorite and perhaps the most hated DLC boss. That's not because he's a hard boss, but instead, it's because his hitbox is very large. So trying to dodge his attacks is almost impossible. In any event, let's fast travel to the Storehouse back section Grace and get started. Before continuing, let's open our map and mark the first 5 places for us to explore. That looks good. There's a Fire Knight in the next room, but I suggest taking out the shadow enemies first. Alright, let's clear our marker and pick up our goodies. Now let's go up this ladder. If you look around, we have been here before, but let's continue going up. At the top of the ladder, there's a Fire Knight. You can fight him if you want. I usually just push him off. Now let's clear the shadow enemies. Let's have a look around. At the top of these stairs, there'll be a Fire Knight on the right. Let's take him out. Pick up our goodie. Now let's clear the rest of this floor. Marker, pick up our goodie, and on to marker number 5. Let's open our map and clear our green markers. Now let's mark the next 5 places. Let's go this way. There's our marker number 1. Before I forget again, let's clear our green markers and then we'll go to marker number 2. And here's marker number 2. Here's another grace. There shouldn't be anything back here. That marker is for something up in the loft. Let's take this lift to get up there. On this top level, I suggest you have a ranged weapon, as there are bats out here and you don't want to fall from this height. There's a goodie out there and we'll get to it shortly. First, let's go out here and take care of a few more bats. That's our marker number 3, and this is marker number 4. Now let's go towards marker number 3. Before we grab that goodie, let's take care of this, guys. Alright, with those guys out of the way, let's grab our goodie. Now let's go up higher. Let's go take care of that bat. This one is gonna be all about timing. Let's try a little closer. Alright, we got him. Now let's go this way to marker number 4. And the goodie on that side, we will get it on our way out. Here's our marker number 4. Now onto marker number 5, which is all the way across. And if you can see it, it's guarded by a Fire Knight. Before going to marker number 5, let's go here and grab that goodie we saw earlier. Come out here, drop down. Here we jump across. There's the Fire Knight. Now let's take him out. To avoid getting hit, let's go over here. Now rinse and repeat. Of course, you can go up this ladder and face him head on, but your likelihood of getting pushed off the narrow path above is highly increased. Even down here you can get pushed off, so be very careful with him. Looks like he has some goodies. Let's go grab it. Marker number 5 is actually down there, but let's go this way. We want to come up here to take this lift, but if you look up, there's a goodie up there. And we'll get to it shortly. Let's take the lift. We need to use this lift again, so let's send it back up. Now let's clear this room. Grab this goodie. We're done here. So now we take this lift to go back up. Once up top, we'll send this lift down, then come out here and jump on top of this lift. Here's our goodie. I'm gonna take this for my safety. Jump across, pick up the goodie, jump back across, and drop down. Now let's open our map and mark the next 5 places. Let's delete the green markers. Marker number 1 is for the goodie I told you after killing the bats that we would pick it up on our way out. I believe we cleared everything. Drop down. Clear this marker. And let's pick up our last goodie. Alright, I believe we'll clear all the levels of the keep. To continue on, we'll go this way. You can take down the ladder or drop down. Let's have one more look at the keep. Now let's go this way to marker number 2. Marker number 2 is for this lift. Here we'll continue going down. There's a door here, but it doesn't open. Now let's take the elevator down. Marker number 3 is for this grace. Marker number 5 is outside. And marker number 4 is in this room. Let's pick up this goodie and go back to the grace. Oh, and if you're wondering, there is a secret passage in this room, but we'll get to it later. First, let's rest at this grace and change time before going outside. Alright, once we get outside, we'll be fighting Commander Gaius, my least favorite DLC boss. So let's get ready. And all I can tell you here is that his hitbox is very large, he's weak to holy damage, and fighting him closer to the building seems to work to our advantage. Now let's go get pounded. Great. He rides right over your first attack without any damage, then pounds you against the wall, then it's basically trying to survive his hitbox. You just gotta love this guy. We're good to go, so now let's try to do some pounding of our own. Tish again. She kept Gaius busy so we could do our stuff. Can't say enough about Tish. As for Gaius, he's a nasty optional boss, and the only reason we take him on is because of the nice goodies we get from him and from this area that he protects. Now let's go this way and activate another Grace. Let's open our map and place some markers for us to explore. There's a goodie and an albinuric enemy by this building. And some Scadutree fragments here. Alright, let's go get them. The albinuric that roams this area is quite aggressive, so don't give him or his wolf too much time to attack you, as they are quite fast. Alright, we got some armor. Now let's go up here and clear this marker. And check out that building. Now on to marker number 3. There isn't much around this area, but let's go out here and take a look and see what we can see. Oh well, since we're here. Sorry guys, I just couldn't resist. And on that side is the next area we're going to visit. But first, let's go to marker number 3 and pick up some goodies. And here is the main reason we put up with Gaius. Not bad, huh? This will give us some nice upgrades. Now let's check out this side. There's a whole lot of nothing out here. Alright, let's go this way. we're done here, but instead of riding back that way, let's fast travel to the Shadowkeep back gate. Alright, let's go open this room's hidden passage. And to open this passage, you need the Oh Mother gesture that we obtained at Bonny Village. And you can check the video description for more info if you don't have it. Oh, and before I forget, let's read this message. Now let's get in front of the statue and use our gesture. Alright, we made it to the new area, but before exploring it, let's end here and we'll continue on another video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.